to some fans was probably a huge fucking deal. But to me, I was like, I didn't watch that season, so and I don't necessarily like that.
I'm
actor
sure it's
very
very cool for the people who love the Netflix shows, but
right.
like I never watched those.
Let me share the.
It is always a pleasure, however, to watch a girl get it done.
Oh yeah, she done it too. Hold on, Matt. Let me. I'm gonna share our stream a little bit.
I have never looked pretty in my entire life. You take that back.
How dare you? All right, we're good. Welcome back to Jedi Enclave. I'm Daniel.
I'm Chris.
And this is the Jedi Enclave Presents. Now, this is Podcasting Podcast, which is our weekly podcast about Star Wars and Star Wars accessories and fantasy, sci-fi, nerdy shit that we like. And as it has been the last couple of weeks, I saw a really funny meme. Do you know that meme format with the sniper? There's like the guy sitting in the church, and then there's the sniper, and then there's like a sniper looking at him. Are you with me so far?
I think so, yeah.
I saw that meme format with all of the shows happening over the like right now, because it's like, and there are some that we're not even covering, like Euphoria, season 3 is happening right now, and the Godzilla show is happening as well. So like, there is so much nerd shit going. I guess Euphoria isn't really nerd shit, but John and I are really into it. We've been watching it, but it's not necessarily something we would talk about on this show. But anyway, welcome. We're glad you're here. We don't have a ton of time to waste, but if you could, we would sure appreciate it.
Follow, subscribe, share, all that shit.
Yep.
Everywhere. Everywhere. Like, go to a site, search for Jedi Enclave. It's probably us. Just share it.
Yeah. Probably not on Pornhub, I don't think. Or OnlyFans.
I don't think we're on Pornhub.
We're not on OnlyFans. Matt, are we on OnlyFans? Yeah, I don't know. We're definitely not on Twitter.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So anyway, follow us on Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch, Discord, and TikTok. This is a live show, so as you hear things that you agree with, because we know that you won't disagree with anything we're saying, comment about it in the comments, and between little bitty segments, we'll read your comments, and if they're dumb comments, we'll probably make fun of you a little bit.
I wonder if us mentioning Pornhub is going to get us banned on TikTok.
Oh, you're right. Oh, no.
And nothing of value was lost.
Yeah, I know. Well, who
anyway,
the fuck cares? Before we
Clayface.
Yeah, before we get into the shows of the week, we did get a look at Clayface, the I guess the latest
movie
James Gunn DC.
The new DC.
Well, is this one coming
after Supergirl?
I was about to say,
Supergirl and then Clayface.
So it's going to be after Supergirl, but before Superman: World of Tomorrow, I think, right?
I think I wasn't even aware that other Superman movie was happening.
Yes, he's working on it now, I think. And so first of all,
this trailer is unnerving.
Is it in the Robert Pattinson Batverse, or is this in the like? And are they going to use Robert Pattinson's Batman in the new Superman continuity, or are they going to make a new Batman?
I have no clue.
I don't think they do either. And because let me tell you, because they're making the Batman Part 2.
Yes.
Which you would assume that if they're not going to use Robert Pattinson's Batman, it would make more sense probably just to buy out his contract, because he probably did a 2-picture contract or something, or like a 3-picture contract, and just go their own different direction, right?
Maybe.
But Robert Pattinson's Batman is really good.
Yeah.
And so they should hold, that's one of the good parts of the DC EU or whatever the fuck it's been called the last several years. That's one of the good ones.
I don't think it's even part of that at all, because it's its own.
Well, because that's Ben Affleck
timeline.
Was right. Yeah. I don't know. They'd be crazy not to. So the Clayface trailer looks like it could kind of follow in that continuity a little bit. It is very weird. The trailer is a little insane. and half of it is just a guy in a hospital bed staring at the camera.
Yep.
Which I was like, oh, could you stop doing that?
And the rest of it is him like reshaping his
Yeah.
face and like
Yeah.
getting rid of his eyes and stuff.
Right.
It's really fucking spooky.
So if we could meditate on the topic, since we started a couple minutes early, Clayface is a big part of Batman's rogues gallery.
Yes.
Right. He's in the Batman the Animated Series a lot.
In which he is made of literal clay.
Yeah, he's in the spoilers for Batman Arkham City, but he is a big player in that game. He masquerades as the Joker for most of it.
As you do.
Right. And his whole deal is that he was an actor and some shit happened like it does in Gotham, and he can change his his face and shit. Now, here's what's kind of interesting about this is that out of Batman's rogues gallery, he's one of the more fantastical ones, because like Joker is just a crazy guy with like clown paint.
Yeah.
And they found like other grounded ways to do other Batman villains, like Two-Face had a fire that melted half his face. But there are some of Batman's rogues galleries like Solomon Grundy and
or the alligator guy,
Killer Croc. Yeah, they're kind of they stretch the imagination a little bit more. Yeah. So here's a really interesting thing: is that Tim Burton's Batman in '89, the '89 Batman and Batman Returns, Tim Burton was kind of the first grounded take on like Batman and like the DC universe a little bit. And his villains are grotesque, but they're believable. So like Penguin isn't like a literal penguin. He was a deformed baby that got thrown in the sewer.
Weird, gross little guy.
Right. And like Catwoman's just really horny and really pissed off at everybody. And Joker,
although she does arguably have 9 lives.
Or something. I don't know. It's in true Tim Burton fashion. It's left up to interpretation because she falls out of that window and she gets chewed up by a bunch of cats and then she wakes up.
Yeah.
And it's not like, they never say it's like, oh, the spirits of the cats or whatever. Like, it wasn't that. You'll be interested to know that in the last 2 or 3 years, they've delivered 2 novels in the Tim Burton Batman universe, which I've been crazy about because that's my favorite Batman. Yeah. And the first one takes place just a few weeks after the events of '89, and like the fallout from the Joker and everything. And the sequel to that is a little bit later. And the sequel to that, the main bad guy is Clayface, which is kind of crazy because like in Tim Burton's Batman verse, Clayface is a little supernatural, a little like weird to have, in. And so it was really fun because he's a cool character. He's kind of like really hard to do in live action because, people don't actually do that with their faces.
Yes.
So anyway, it looks like it could be terrifying, which I'm all for a scary DC movie.
It's given me a lot of the weird, spooky vibes that I kind of get from Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness.
Okay.
Which might be a weird pull, but like the visuals at least.
Okay, yeah, no. I don't disagree with that. I mean, there's a lot of weird shit in that movie.
Yeah.
So yeah. I don't know. It's they don't actually say, they don't give a lot away in the trailer.
No.
So it really could be anything.
It's just a bunch of images and that him reshaping his hand into like a
big club, which he does in animated series. I had that action figure, that Batman the Animated Series Clayface action figure. Anyway, what else in the news? Silo Season 3 got a release date, which is going to be in July, which we'll talk about when it comes out. And I think that's all. More or less. Yeah. Not tons have been happening in the
which is good because holy shit, there's so much.
We have a lot of stuff to do. What is this? White men speaking about Indians. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. And then someone on Kick says Jedi Enclave collab. No. Pass. But thank you.
We're very flattered.
Thank you for your consideration, but pass. Let's see. Oh wait, we have a little different format for our.
Oh, do we?
So someone
there we are.
Someone on the show like last week was like we can't see you talking when you do the slideshow, and it's like, well, yeah, you're looking at the slideshow, and he was like, but like it'd be nice to see you guys talking, and I was like, okay, fine. I'll think about it. So here we are. I'm going to make sure this works on. Oh boy, what did I do?
I don't know. What did you do?
Oh god. Oh,
Okay, there we go. We did it.
Okay. All right.
Beautiful.
So
Maul.
this is Darth Maul, Shadow Lord episodes.
Not Darth Maul, just Maul.
Yeah, just Maul. Oh right, very purposefully not Darth Maul.
Yes.
He's over the Sith thing. Fuck the Sith. He's in his fuck the Sith like era. So yeah, Maul, Shadow Lord episodes 5 and 6. Which has followed the format of the episode so far, which is that like you have an episode that is some like build up, and then you have a big fun thing in the second episode, right?
Yeah.
Which this kind of follows that as well.
Previously,
what do you want to do? Spoiler free, real quick.
Yeah, I guess.
How have you liked this pair of episodes in comparison to the ones we've seen so far?
Comparison?
Mm.
I liked these quite a bit.
It's a lot of lightsabers. And you know me as a Star Wars fan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for lightsabers.
As soon as the lightsabers there, I perk up a little bit.
And there's a pretty good fight between two characters in the second episode. I was like, damn, this is pretty cool. All right, we're not doing spoilers anymore.
Yeah,
we don't have time. So go ahead, do your previously on.
Previously
hold on. You can only do a transatlantic accent though, like it's the 1950s, and you're reporting on World War II.
I don't know if I can do that accent.
I'm telling you, you must.
Can I do the? I'm going to do the accent. Previously on Maul.
Like how you were about to ask me, and you're like, fuck you, I don't care.
The cops tried to raid Maul's hideout. Maul was like, actually, I'm going to kill you guys. A lot of cops died.
Mm-hmm.
Maul beat up the Jedi a little bit and then ran away. And then Two Boots called in the Empire. So now everyone's screwed. Which
he had been trying to. His finger
was trying to do for like 3 episodes.
His finger was hovering over the Empire button the whole time, and Lawson kept smacking it away. And you're like, no, bad.
Anyway,
now the Empire series, you can see there. You could tell they're like, how many impressive Imperial Star Destroyer shots can we have looming over this city? And they're like, we can do all of them actually. Yeah. And they start landing troops and everything.
They immediately shut down the city. No one in, no one out.
Off-world travel is halted. Civilian ships are grounded. They are checking everybody's papers. And the city is more or less just on full fucking lockdown. Right.
Just the most dystopian shit you can imagine.
Yep. Uh-oh. What is going on?
You have to click on the thing
again.
There.
Okay. We meet a new
Lieutenant Dickbag.
Lieutenant Dickbag. Whose name is no, that's Lieutenant Blake. Wow, that is just about the douchebaggiest name I can think of. Yeah. That's almost worse than Lieutenant Dickbag. But yeah, also, what's really weird is that this guy. This like kind of reminded me of the guy's face. Looks a little bit like Dr. Jack Abbott in The Pit. So much so that I was like, is he doing this role? And I looked up, he's not. Yeah. But yeah. So he's here, and he more or less shows up, and he's like, "Your planet are belong to me." And
where is Maul?
Yeah, where's Maul? And also, I would like to speak to everyone who said not to contact the Empire, please, because that is illegal.
Yes.
So Devin and Daki are trying to escape, right? So they need another route out of the city because the city's sealed.
Daki did not get out of that fight with Maul looking too hot.
He's got like a cracked rib at least, yeah. So Devin is still thinking about Maul quite a bit, right? But Daki,
she's like, maybe Maul had a point with his whole "fuck the Empire" thing.
Yeah, because essentially that's our position too.
Yeah,
is it not? He's like, yeah, but consider for a second that maybe our priority should be surviving right now and not necessarily like running off and hanging out with Maul. Yeah,
stormtroopers or whatever.
So back at police headquarters, Lawson and Chief Kleiss, is that her name? Deal with the fallout from Two Boots contacting the Empire, and the chief says she'll take responsibility because
she's the chief.
She's like, I'm the captain, it's the ship, I'll go down the ship. And he's like, yeah, but
Lieutenant Dickbag is like, all right, Chief, I would like to speak with you in the torture chamber.
Give me your gun. Give me your gun and badge. Just like every fucking cop drama in the world. Lawson's like, oh shit, this is so bad. This is a bad look.
Well.
This is a bad look for everybody. Like Lieutenant Blake's accusing local authorities of hiding information about Maul. He declares Imperial control over the operations on Janix, and they take the chief in for interrogation. And he looks at Lawson and he's like, "I wouldn't go too fucking far because you are next, sir." So, back at I had this shot of Spybot, I think, right? Yeah. So he's like he's
Spybot's just having the time of his life, floating around, spying on the impies.
Yeah, he's above ground and he's looking at all the he's giving information back to Maul, right? Who's hiding underground. And so the Imperial forces are spread throughout the city. Spybot reports that there's a full lockdown. Rook suggests, they're like, we should just fucking go.
Yeah, the Mandalorians are like, the Empire was not part of this deal.
Yeah.
We make no money while we're just hiding out
this
here.
This is bad.
We should go.
This is bad for business.
Rook is like, you will do what I fucking tell you because I'm the fucking boss.
Yeah. So Maul's position is, but what about Devin?
Yes.
And she's like, what about Devin? She tried to kill you. And he's like, I know, I love her, I think.
Also, she's like 12, dude. That's
he's like,
weird.
not like that. I'm just saying, like,
I just think that she could lightsaber some people really good.
She tried to kill me. Oh my god. What a fucking legend.
I mean, she tried to kill me. Do you know who I am?
Yeah,
that takes some giant brass balls.
So I like how they have Vario here with them, and he's like, you can fucking go. And he's like, but the Empire's out there. And he's like,
that is not my problem.
Have fun. And he's like, you know what? I think I'll stay with you guys for just a little bit. So he argues that Maul already got what he wanted, which is he wanted Kryn dead, he wanted Pikes under control, which he has. And so pretty much he was like, well, if you go take your chances with the Empire, and Varys like, no, I don't think I will.
No,
thank you. What is this conflict with the Mandalorians again?
That's the Mandos. They want to go,
right.
And she's like, no, you're going to stay because I told you to.
Right. If you wear that helmet, I'm your boss. Lawson and Two Boots have a little argument, right? And so basically,
like, it's okay. I've already forgiven you for turning me off and preventing me from contacting the Empire.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I still contact the Empire.
Yeah. So he tries to explain that, like, he's like, once the Empire gets here, it may never leave. And Two Boots is like, I'm a droid. What the fuck do I care? As long as they don't try to take my two boots away, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And he clearly doesn't understand the political danger that he's just triggered.
I mean, he I don't think he's programmed to think about
right.
politics.
Oh, the bliss that must be.
Yes. Like he just has his job and he has his protocol and he follows it.
Yeah. So Lieutenant Blake says, so Lawson's like,
chief
where's
has been permanently relieved of duty.
And he's like, relieved and sent where? And he's like, don't fucking worry about it, kid. By the way, I need your gun and your badge.
Yeah.
And he's like, God damn it.
Get in the torture chamber.
Yeah. So Lawson demands to speak to the chief, but they're like, instead we're gonna do a little.
No, we're just gonna drag you.
We're gonna do a little bit of interrogation with you.
Have you met my friend, the Inquisitor?
This is they sit Lawson down. They're like, have you seen Ahsoka season 1? And he's like, yeah. And we're like, well, remember Marok? He's like, I think so. Well, here he is. He's gonna do a Dark Knight through the fucking
steps out of the shadows. He's like, I want you to tell me everything you know about Maul.
Right. He's like, I want to know about Maul. Please. So this is Riley sneaking into the.
So Riley gets out of his sports ball thing. He sees that the Empire's there, and he's like, "I should probably talk to my
He's
dad
like, "What the
about
fuck's
this."
happening here?"
So he tries to sneak into the police station,
which he's able to do. Because he knows the terrain.
Unfortunately, Two Boots catches him and is like, "You need to get the fuck out of here, kid.
Yeah.
This is against protocol."
Yeah, and he's like, "If your father survives, he'll meet you back at home." And
if
Riley's like, "What the fuck, man?
That is not very reassuring, Two Boots.
When did you turn into fascist droid?" He's like, "As long as they let me keep my two boots, I'm fine." And Riley meets Lieutenant Dickbag.
Yep.
And Lieutenant Dickbag's like, first of all, children make me uncomfortable. And also, who are you and what are you doing here? And then he realizes it's Lawson's son. He's like, oh.
Well, Two Boots tells him it's Lawson's son.
Yeah, and then he's like, get the fuck out of here. So what is this? Oh, this is Devin and Daki, right?
Subway terminal.
Yeah, so Imperial broadcasts present the occupation as protection.
Yes.
They're like, submit to our protection, we will keep you safe. There are pictures everywhere of Devin and Daki. And Devin has this thing where she's like, so like, is our thing just going to be running and hiding forever? And Daki's like, if we survive that long, wouldn't that be nice? So
Daki's like, okay, we're gonna get out of the city, we're gonna lay low, we're gonna wait for the Empire to leave, and then we'll get off planet.
Also, Daki definitely is kind of tracking that Maul's ideas might have gotten into Devin's head a little bit, and he's
I
like,
think
"Oh,
at one point he
I don't know."
says, "It's your voice, but Maul's words," or
Right.
something like that.
Yeah. So they try to escape at the train station.
Try to get on the train, but the train doors open and a bunch of stormtroopers walk out and start checking ID.
Yeah, and then Dacky does the old, "You do not need to see our identification," and he's like, "I do not need to see your identification." But then his buddy walks over.
Said, "Why didn't you look at their identification?"
Yeah, he's like,
"They're free to go."
Yeah, they're free to go, I think. And he's like, "God damn it, Jim, again, again with this shit. You got fucking mind tricked again."
And
like,
then
okay,
a fight breaks out.
So they go and chase after it. So I think this is Marok, right?
Yes.
He's arrived at where the fight happened between Maul and Devin and Dacky.
And he does a little investigating.
Right. So he looks around. He does his like CSI Miami routine, or he starts to. Back home, Riley calls his mother,
who works for the Empire.
Yeah, and kind of he tells her the Empire's on Janix, and he's like they brought Dad in for questioning, and
she's like, "Okay, just do exactly what they tell you.
Yeah.
Do not resist.
Right.
Tell your dad the exact same thing,
Yeah.
and everything will be fine."
Yeah, everything will be fine if you guys just cooperate. And Riley's like, "I don't know, Mom. That sounds, I don't know." So Devin and Dacky have a little. So after their little stunts, they can't leave the city.
Yes.
Right. So they need somewhere safe to hide. Devin says they don't have a lot of contacts, and Dacky says, "Well,
you
actually,
only need one."
Yeah, you only need one." So this is Marok doing his CSI Miami thing where he puts the sunglasses on and the Who starts. And
well, it's not even that. He's doing the who's that one Jedi I'm thinking of?
Cal Kestis, I think.
Not him. Although that would also work. He has like the weird face tattoos.
Oh, you're thinking of oh shit! Someone
Quinlan Vos.
Put it in the comment. Quinlan Vos. Yeah.
He does his Quinlan Vos thing where he touches the lightsaber scars and hears the battle and all that.
Yeah, it's like force psychometry, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Cal Kestis has the same power too. Yeah, they do kind of hint that he's got that like little. He's got that ability there.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a good time to mention, and I think we mentioned it when Marok showed up in the trailers. He shows up in Ahsoka season 2. And he tries to pick a fight with Ahsoka, and it doesn't go well for him, right? And she kills him, but he just kind of like explodes in a little cloud of green gas,
which implies that he was already dead at that point,
right? And so I'm wondering,
do you think he gets out of this one alive?
I don't think so. I think he's going to get killed. I think Maul's going to kill him.
Well, let's not forget there's at least another season of Maul to go.
Oh, you're right. No, yeah, you're right. So Spybot
still having the time of his life.
Yeah, he's doing the spying. He finds Devin and Dacky, and he tells Maul he's getting his leg worked on here by his bros.
Yep.
And I imagine that these are the only guys he trusts to touch his like robo legs, right? It's like I don't know, Jim and Bob,
his fellow horny guys.
Yeah. So I can't remember what this is about.
I think Lieutenant Dickbag tells Lawson he's free to go.
Oh, right. Yeah, he's like, "Hey, we don't need you anymore." And he's like,
"Your information checked out.
Really?
Get the fuck out of here."
Well, okay, I'm gonna go.
Cool.
He goes home, and his son Riley is looking
hey,
real guilty.
Dad.
Yeah, and he's like, "Do you remember when you told me specifically not to harbor fugitive Jedi?" And Lawson's like, "Yes. Why?" And he's like, "Well, I'm so sorry.
No reason.
Yeah.
But definitely do not look behind me at the fugitive Jedi in our kitchen."
Yeah. Oh, also, I think I'm obsessed with the girl, the female one.
Yeah.
So
He has a bit of a crush.
Yeah.
I think. So.
Is this the start of episode
yes,
2?
This is the start of episode 2, where Maul is doing his little.
He does a little practice, which I really like. I think this is like pretty badass. He does some flips, and he's like, "You remember that one move from episode 1 when I come through the door and the choir starts?"
Turn on the other one.
Yeah, I do the one, and you think it's a single one. I'm like, "Haha, I got you. It's actually a double one."
Also, my leg works much better. Thank you, fellow horny guys.
I can hop much higher now. So Rook shows up, and I can't remember what exactly is her problem.
She's like,
here.
So we found the Jedi.
Oh, right. And he's like, "Oh, Devin, the one that tried to kill me."
Yes. Also, that's really weird, but yes, we know where she is.
Yeah, and he's like, "Well, we should go visit them."
I think this is
right, because
well,
yeah, because Marok shows up like kind of close to base, I think, right? Yeah. And Maul's like, "What the fuck is that?" I might have to sword fight him later.
Yeah.
So,
Lawson is like, okay, Riley and Devin, can you
fuck off, let the adults talk.
Yes. Devin even says, fine, we'll let the adults talk.
Yeah, and like, look, Lawson, you really should have added a keep the door open policy, because like you saw Riley looking at Devin, right? You're like, it's like the first girl he's ever seen in his life, and he's like googly eyed.
Certainly the pinkest one he's ever seen in his life.
And so Daki's like, I got a big secret for you. I'm a Jedi, and he's like, no shit.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, right. So he asks Lawson for help escaping the planets using maybe some smuggling rides he might know about.
Dude, the fact that I'm even talking to you and not immediately calling the Empire is already grounds for them to convict me of treason.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah. Thanks for that, by the way. Thanks for putting me in that position. Meanwhile, in Riley's room, he has a girl in his room for the first time ever.
He's desperately trying to clean up, and Devin's like,
this poor kid.
So you do sports ball, huh?
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, I'm kind of a big deal around here.
That's great.
She's like, wow.
Also, we had very different childhoods.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was like, wow, you play rugby or whatever. I was trained to be a child warrior, and then everyone I ever knew or cared about was murdered. It's so cool you play this sport. Tell me more about it, Riley. He's like, you want to make out a little bit?
She's like, no.
Let's see how the night goes.
This is
right. Yeah,
he's breaking down the door.
Yep, the door breaks down, and it's Murak. And Murak's like,
Daki's like, okay, normies, get the fuck out.
Yep.
Devin, please assist me for a minute.
It's sword fighting time, baby. And so this is a neat little action sequence because it's kind of like close quarters, and they one of the things I loved so much when I was a kid, I read the Jedi Apprentice books, and I'm about to go off here for a second. I'm so sorry. One of the things that I love so much is that in that series they really develop what the Master Padawan relationship is, and how when two Jedi fight together, they're a Master and Padawan. It is a deeper form of communication that, like for example, the duel at the end of Episode 1 is Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan locked in on a level that like normal people can't understand, and just knowing what each other are going to do and everything, because of the Force and everything. And you catch that a little bit in this because the quarters are really tight, but they always make room for one another, and it's seamless, and it's really, really cool. And I imagine if Daki hadn't like broken some ribs or something, if Murak wouldn't have a harder time with this.
Probably.
Yeah. So,
but anyway, Daki's like, okay, Devin, you really need to go watch them and make sure they don't like fall off the side of this tower or whatever.
Yeah. They're going up to the roof, so go and protect them. Yeah. And I love this little poetic shot here of the family picture and everything's on fire, and the Empire destroys everything it touches.
So up on the roof, the stormtroopers are here.
Yeah, which was, by the way, probably the worst place to go, up to the roof where they had air support. Yeah, and I think Devin like points that out, and she's like, "This was fucking stupid. Like, why didn't we go downstairs?" And Lawson's like, "Dude, I'm just a regular cop. Okay, I'm not a fucking Jedi. Like, I don't know that shit." And so she kind of like defends them. I put this screenshot in here because like she does something really cool, and Riley looks at her, and he's just got big heart eyes.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh my god."
Take me now.
Yes, yeah. Make me yours. Daki shows up on the roof, and he's like, "Hey, get a control of that fucking gunship." And she's like,
she jumps on the canopy, rips it open, tears the stormtrooper out.
Which we've seen this before in Star Wars. We see this in like Jedi Fallen Order at the beginning and everything, and in something else as well. Kind of a Star Wars staple. And so she gets control of the gunship. Daki's fighting Murak, and Daki's like, "Murak, why don't you go over there and strike a pose?" And he's like, "All right, what for?" And he's like, so my Padawan can shoot you with a gunship." He's like, "Oh no, I was tricked again. God damn it." And so it gets him off of their trail just fast enough for them to board the ship and take off.
Away.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there are many other gunships.
Yeah, they're like, we brought more than one. Like, we're not idiots.
I like Lawson asking Devin, "Have you ever flown this thing before?" Devin's like, "Nope, not in my life."
In theory, No, I haven't.
Lawson's like, can you like not fly into that bridge? Oh god, you flew right below the bridge. I'm so scared.
I don't know how they didn't die back in this like compartment, because like there's a shot of her doing that maneuver, and I think like Lawson is in the seat right above her, and he like loses gravity and shit. Like I imagine in reality all the people in the back part have died. Like they've all broken their necks. So they get shot down, right? And they're like, well,
guess we gotta hoof it.
This situation is not improved.
Yes.
What is this? Oh, I think this is a shot of the Empire walking around doing Empire stuff. There is a little chat between Two Boots and this blonde guy. And Captain Dickface walks up and he's like, hey, droid, I don't like your fucking boots. Take them off. And Two Boots is like, oh, man.
But they're my one distinguishing characteristic.
Right. And now that Two Boots has been inconvenienced, now he's starting to think that maybe this is a bad idea.
You know what? Fuck the Empire.
Yeah.
They took away my boots.
I love my boots. So Lawson's big idea is to take Dacian and Devin to his quote unquote criminal friend.
Take him to the casino.
Right.
Where all minors should hang out.
Right. And she's like, you brought fucking Jedi? Are you insane? He's like, I don't know.
Hey, don't worry about it. I also brought kids.
Yeah.
So,
right. Yeah. Children that we have to care for. Isn't that great? And she's like, oh my God. So she's like, okay, well, I guess like
Let me pull some strings.
Yeah, we get you out.
See what I can do. Also, that weird alien lady who is walking out is definitely calling the Empire.
Oh yeah. So Spybot
sees some probe droids. Like, those fucking dickbags.
Yeah. Spybot's like, wow, they look so dumb.
Yeah.
They're not nearly as cool as I am.
That's true, actually.
So I think Maul and Rook figure out where they are as well, and it turns out the Empire is going to know they're there too. So Casino Lady's like, hey, look, here's a secret door that goes down to the parking garage. Get in there. Also, the Empire showed up. She's like, let me go take care of this. Yes. Everything will be fine. I'll smooth everything over. It won't turn into a big protracted fight.
It immediately turns into a big protracted fight.
Because she walks down there and she's like, hey, I own this place. And the Stormtrooper's like, I don't give a fuck.
You're under arrest.
Yeah, you're under arrest. Your whole family's under arrest. Get the fuck out of my face.
She's like, how about instead of that, I kick you in the head and start shooting your friends?
Well, now I got to kick your ass. I'm sorry. And so they go to escape, and Daci covers their retreat.
Lawson.
Yeah.
So they send Devin and Riley ahead. Like they're like, Devin, please take care of Riley. He's a little bit of an idiot.
And Riley's like, yes.
Can we make out, please?
Yeah. It's a long elevator ride down, Devin. Is all I'm saying. So they get down. They get down to the parking garage.
They're sneaking around.
Yeah. They see Marak, who is like. He does that thing where like they get just out of frame, right?
I've not felt
He's
since.
Like, I smell hormones. I smell teenagers.
Or probably the Force.
Yeah. So I think Daci and Lawson get down there as well. They have to find their own way out.
Yes, they're going considerably less stealthily.
Yeah. So Marak shows up out of nowhere. He's like, haha, gotcha. And Devin's like, that's okay. I have a lightsaber too. And so they start fighting.
Get on the fucking train.
Yeah. And Riley's like, my God, you are so hot. How is it you can do all this combat shit? That's so cool.
I was trained to be a child soldier, Riley. Now get on the fucking train.
He's like, I know. I'm into it. I'm telling you. So
they get on the train, as does Marak.
Yeah, and Daci does
Devin
fine.
Does
or
okay,
Devin does fine, yeah.
But she's
outclassed.
Clearly going to lose.
Yeah,
here,
she's outclassed, yeah.
Until Marak asks, where the fuck is Maul? And Maul says, I'm right the fuck here.
Yeah, she looks up and she's like, oh, look, I think I see my friend. And
friend?
Yeah.
Question mark?
And Maul's like, so I've come here to whoop your ass. And Marak's like, oh, really?
You're threatening my apprentice.
Yeah.
This cannot be tolerated.
Yeah, and Devin's like, excuse me? That is not the agreement we came to.
Maul's like, just let it happen. Also, I have to kick this guy's ass.
And Marak doesn't do nearly as well against Maul as he does against Devin.
No.
In fact, I'm pretty sure like he's pretty outclassed by Maul.
There's one part in this that I absolutely love. I don't know if you got a screenshot of it, but Marak turns on both ends of his lightsaber and starts spinning.
I do
and
have
Maul
it.
just gives him a look like, bitch, please,
Yeah.
who the fuck do you think I am?
Well,
and starts twirling his lightsaber.
Yeah, he's like, I can twirl that shit really fast, and I don't have a thing that spins.
Yeah.
So fuck you. Actually, the one thing I liked a lot that I know I have a screenshot of is he blocks. Well, first of all, I noticed that Maul was careful to get Devin engaged.
Yeah.
In the fight, because I don't think he'd have any problem killing Marak by himself. But he's like, "You gonna help? Fucking get your lightsaber out. Let's do this together." This shot right here, where he like grabs onto his hand, and Marak's like, "Well, other blade." And he's like, I saw that coming, asshole." So yeah, I've said this before, but I really love how they animate the lightsabers in the show.
It looks really good.
Yeah. So I think
so they kick Marak onto the back car and then cut it off.
Yeah.
And then Devin immediately turns around and points her lightsaber at Maul. And Maul's like,
Bitch,
do you really want to do this?
Bitch, please.
Like, you know how it went the last time,
Yeah.
right?
And also he says something about like, now you've seen the face of your enemy.
Yes.
And then she responds,
which is very weird because they only saw Marak's mask, but she's seeing Maul's
well, she
face
says
right
that.
there.
She says that, right? Where he says, "You've seen the face of your enemy," and she's like, "Yeah, it's crazy." He's like wearing a mask.
Does she?
I think so. I don't know. I'm so far ahead of my notes right now.
Yeah.
I thought maybe I wrote that quote down. Maybe not. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So, Devin's like, "Nurse me back to health, please. I love you." Also, if you're going to be his apprentice, can I just come with?
Devin's like, I don't think it works that
yeah,
way.
You can't just hang out.
Yeah.
So Marak goes back to base, and he
does the kneel thing.
Yep.
He's like, hey, it's definitely Maul. What should I do about him?
Yeah, and we don't see the person, and this is a big contention this week about who this is, because there are three choices in my mind. I think the most obvious is Vader, because he's kind of directly in control of the Inquisitorius.
Yeah.
But I don't think it makes the most sense. It could be the Grand Inquisitor, where like Marak's not even important enough to talk to Vader.
Yeah.
But doesn't it make more sense that it would be Palpatine? And I get that Marak wouldn't necessarily have Palpatine on speed dial, but out of the three of those choices, Palpatine, Vader, and the Grand Inquisitor, which one has the most important relationship with Maul?
Definitely Palpatine.
Yeah, and I think he would be the one that was more interested in what Maul is doing, especially since the last time he 2v1'd Maul and his brother and killed his brother, right?
Press.
Yeah, and murdered his brother right in front of him,
Yeah.
and then tortured him and everything. I imagine that Palpatine would be like, "How's my buddy Maul doing these days?" But I do imagine that we're probably headed toward a Vader versus Maul something soon.
Maybe.
Yeah. All right, cool. So let us know in the comments what you're thinking about this and other things.
Did you like it or did you really like it?
Yeah, and right. Also, look, whoever it is you are in our chat that keeps asking for collabs, no.
The more you ask for that, the less likely it is to happen.
No. Fairy White says, "What?" I have no idea. And the way that you structure that question doesn't help me at all. And then Evan Sanchez says, "Hi."
Hello.
Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for giving us a normal fucking comment. So next is Invincible, the Invincible season 4 finale, which was another banger. Probably, I don't think
a little bit of a quieter episode.
Yes, but still like really quite dangerous.
Yeah, a little bit of falling action, but still a little tense.
Yeah, really neat. So
we open with Thrag and his guys posing like a bunch of badasses, and then descending to Earth and proceeding to fuck shit up.
Yeah, and this is presented like you're like oh my god.
It's a cold open. You're like, holy shit, Earth is screwed.
Yeah, they go straight into destroying the whole thing. They create this huge like fucking tidal wave and everything, and it ended up being, and they have so many shots of Thrag just looking so angry.
He is farming so much aura,
and he is. Possibly the last time we mentioned this until the next season starts, the most Freddie Mercury looking motherfucker in the world. Yeah. And I'm not saying that as an insult.
No.
Like, he pulls that mustache off really, really well.
If Freddie Mercury took anabolic steroids.
Yeah.
But it was all a vision in Mark's head.
was about to say, given all the shit Freddie Mercury did take, I'm surprised that wasn't something. So yeah, it turns out Mark, it probably has a little touch of PTSD.
A little bit,
yeah,
because it seems like a lot.
Yeah,
given what we see in this.
Yeah,
episode.
and he keeps having these visions throughout of impending doom and the people he loves dying and everything. And basically Nolan is like, look,
we're going to Earth as fast as we can.
It's still 2 weeks out, so like
just fucking relax.
Also, we don't even know.
Breath.
We don't even know if Thrag went to Earth.
Yeah.
And Mark's like, well, where the fuck else would he go?
I mean, it's a big galaxy. They could be anywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe they're off at Planet Ants, fucking more bug people.
Right.
It
So
worked for me.
Back on the. Let me tell you about this Anna hooked up with. So back on the Coalition of Planets planet, Alan is the new Supreme Chancellor.
Head honcho.
Yeah. He's got fancy clothes now. But you can tell Alan's like, I never wanted this, and I still do not want this.
I was far better at punching people.
Yeah. So I think
they're both just kind of worried and staring out the
right.
window.
Yeah, and
then
like,
Zoe comes in and gets some pink slop and is like, "Hey guys, so I was thinking,
yeah, here's what if we stage the resistance from my space station and I got all these plans and shit," and they're just like entirely ignoring her, and they start this gag where I think Zoe's the one that comes up with these ideas and then doesn't get credit for them. Is that?
I don't think that's it.
Oh, you know what? I just crossed streams with fucking the boys, didn't I?
Did.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
But the intercom comes on and says, "We'll be in Earth in 5 minutes," and Mark and Nolan are like, "Oh, holy shit!"
Yeah.
And so I was like, "You were listening, you motherfuckers."
So they're kind of sneaking in to see what's what, and they're like, they have this careful plan.
So we're gonna park the ship behind the moon.
Yeah,
we're gonna fly in quietly,
sneak in real
quietly, and Mark is already
Nolan turns around and Mark is just gone, and he is fucking like a bat out of hell running to Earth, right? And he gets there
and starts flying around. And he's like,
and nothing is wrong. Everything is perfectly fine.
Nothing's on
fire. Yeah, everyone's as happy as they can be, being humans and shit, and like. Nolan and Zoe catch up and they're like, huh, this is great.
Maybe we beat them here.
Yeah.
Or maybe they never came here in the first place.
Right. And but I think they all know that if they're not here now, eventually they're going to be, probably. So they've only really kind of put off the inevitable.
So Mark goes home.
Yep. And Debbie's really happy to see him, and she's distressed to know how injured Oliver is, but he reassures her that he's going to be okay.
I think she's just as concerned that they just kind of left him behind.
In a different place, yeah.
In an alien hospital billions of miles away.
Right. But to be fair, he was in no shape to travel.
Like, that is actually the best place for him.
This cues up one of Mark's another PTSD vision, which in the way they do it in the episode is really clever. They have like the edges of the shot blurs,
it's
like
all blurry,
out
and
of focus and
Thrag
stuff.
is there, and he does terrible things.
Yeah, I can't put what he does on our slideshow.
No, TikTok would definitely ban us for that.
We'll get in big trouble. So Debbie goes out to talk to Nolan. She's like,
"You motherfucker,
again with you, and I told you not to let Oliver, the kid that you sired with a fucking insect and then just dumped in my lap, and I raised him as my own. I told you not to let him get hurt. And motherfucker, he's on a different planet in a fucking Bacta tank."
Nolan's like, "By the way, did he tell you the lobster thing? Because that was kind of
weird. We need to talk about our son and his thing with lobsters." So Zoe catches up with her dad, who
apparently has not been showering.
He was
or
not
doing
taking
his
care
laundry.
of himself, right? This was interesting. They do a little bit of bait and switch with this.
A little bit of a fake out. So Mark goes to visit Eve.
Yeah,
and Eve is like visibly larger.
Yeah, she's heavier. Yeah, and you assume, it's it's because she's pregnant, right? Yeah. But it turns out that she's not pregnant anymore. And
they talk.
So first of all, they do the first thing that you're going to do when you have not seen your spouse for like several months. They immediately fuck.
Boink.
Yeah, they immediately fuck, and then they talk afterwards. And I don't think she immediately tells him.
Not
right?
yet. That comes later.
Right, because he's still in his own head,
very shaken.
Yeah, right. So fucking see. So all this shit's happening, and Cecil he's juggling so many things, and he's like shit. How do we get
Rex
Monster Girl and Rex back?
Well, we need a dimensional portal.
Yeah.
let's get the science
Yeah.
boys on making a dimensional
he
portal.
turns to Donald. He's like, Donald, we're doing a Stargate. He's like, great.
So they boot up the Stargate, and it kills all the guys there.
Oh, it turns
almost
out
kidnaps the scientist.
The Stargate has tentacles.
Yes.
And I love this shot of Cecil, who's like, I guess I got to shoot a motherfucker with tentacles.
I got to do this myself.
Yeah. So Donald's able to shut it down
Yes.
and everything. And they're like, well, I guess.
And St. Clair, the guy whose entire thing is zombies, has been assigned to make this dimensional portal. He's
right.
like,
Which is like,
not my specialty.
I don't know anything about that.
PhD is in.
Yeah. It's basically like Professor Hulk in Endgame doing time travel, right?
Yeah.
He's like, this is just not my thing.
Yeah.
And so they're basically like, look, they're gonna have to find their own way home if they're gonna get home, because we don't need tentacles reaching out after us again.
Meanwhile, Alan is presiding over a meeting of the Galactic Council,
And
everyone is very upset.
And
with him.
they're sensing weakness too, because he's not Thetis.
Yes.
So they're like, well, maybe, just like you'd expect, they're like, well, maybe we can start pushing our agendas and stuff. And like Alan is at the end is like, guys, I'm doing the best I goddamn can.
We will find them. We will kill them.
Yeah.
And that'll be the end of it.
And until then,
right now, I just need you to fucking hold on to your pants.
Get off my dick, please. So they take I think they're just hanging out at William's school, right? And Mark has another vision of Anessa showing up and killing William, who I believe he's secretly in love with. William's boyfriend
is like, yeah, I've seen PTSD before.
He's like, I've literally had that look before, so like he needs to talk to a therapist.
Yes.
What is this? I can't.
So Debbie is talking to Paul about how fucking awful Nolan is.
Yeah.
And Paul's like, okay, even though we're not together anymore,
you're like, excuse me? when did that happen?
Yeah, I thought they were moving in together.
Well, that's the thing that kills most relationships.
Yeah.
Like you're with someone and then you move in and you're like, oh, I hate you. Oh, no. What do I do?
Oh, no.
So, yeah, I can't remember exactly how that conversation ends. But I think this is the conversation where...
So Mark and Eve are sitting on the roof eating fast food, as you do.
Yeah.
And Eve is like, okay, I really need to tell you something.
Yeah.
Mark is like, oh, hey, is that Thrag or is that in my head?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Because he has a little vision, and she's
like, okay, you're seriously not okay.
Yeah.
But Mark's like, no, seriously, like, tell me what you're gonna.
Like, you were insured through Invincible Inc. You can go get therapy.
Eve is like, okay, so you were gone for like 10 months. I had an abortion.
Yeah, and I really love how they handle this.
Yes.
Because first of all, I love the fact that Mark doesn't do the how could you not tell me? How could you not consult with me?
Yeah.
And because I know that this is a contentious issue that people. Let me just say, I have a soapbox. I'm going to use it for about 2 minutes.
Go ahead.
I hate how the left frames the debate on abortion, because it always ends up being a conversation about personhood when it does not matter. Famously, there's a quote that it doesn't matter if that baby is a 40-year-old man fully formed in the womb writing poetry. It does not matter. It does not give that being a right to use another human being's body without their consent, right? And I know this is getting into the philosophical weeds here. It's weird that people always make it about personhood, not about, if I was sick, and the only way that I would survive is to hook myself up to you and use your organs to help me survive, even if it's temporary, you have the right to say no. And I don't have the right to force you to do it.
Or like a kidney transplant.
Right. And we don't afford that right to force someone to use their body to anyone from regular person to fetus. No one has that right to do that in the United States, which is, that's a whole different part of the debate. What I love here is that Mark doesn't do the, I was the father, how could you not talk to me?
He just immediately supports her.
Right. It was not his call.
He wasn't even there. He didn't even know.
Right. And it wasn't his body. And I love how this is handled. And I also love the fact that this was a good way that the writers gave Eve some agency, because she made a hard decision on her own without needing a man to help her with it, without needing Mark to help her with it. And you know that her dad's probably pissed about this, by the way.
Good.
Anyway,
him.
exactly, yeah. But I love this dynamic. I'm really glad that Mark's first instinct was, oh my God, I'm so sorry, like that you had to go through that alone. In fact, that's really shitty, and I don't think I'm ever leaving this planet again.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just really love this.
So Nolan goes back to that place where he beat the shit out of Mark and then told him, after 500 years, what will you have?
Right. I'll still have you.
Oh,
fucking heartbreaking line every time you hear it. You're like,
and
oh man.
Cecil decides that he's going to waste $4 billion taxpayer dollars to show
it
up.
Teleports in. Yeah. And I love like Nolan takes a step toward him. He's like, oh no, you're still terrifying.
No.
Yeah.
Nolan actually says, you don't have to be scared of me, Cecil. And Cecil says, I will always be scared of you.
Yeah. Also, and when are you leaving? Because Nolan's like, look, I'm really helping you guys out. Like, we're setting up a perimeter defense thing in the solar systems. That way we'll know if like the Viltrumite show up.
Cecil's like, great. How long will it take the cavalry to get here?
Yeah. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. And you destroyed an entire planet with your son and that other guy. How quickly?
Yeah. 4 hours. Great.
Fucking fantastic, Nolan.
Why even bother? I can't remember, does Nolan offer to stick around for protection?
I don't remember. I think
because I could see Cecil being like,
no.
I'll take our chances.
One thing he definitely says is, I risked my life to save the galaxy, and Cecil says, that's great. Wake me up when you do that another 5,000 times, make up for all the people you killed in Chicago.
Yeah, like that. That is to me so unimpressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even know those fucking people.
Also, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Cecil out, and he teleports out.
I'm just now realizing I think Mark spends most of this episode half naked.
Maybe.
Which I'm not.
I know you're not opposed.
I'm not against it. He looks pretty good.
Yeah. This is where he decides, I'm never going to leave the planet again.
Yeah, he's like, I'll be here forever. Mm-hmm. So
Debbie's like, okay, so I know Nolan's leaving to go back to take care of Oliver. I'm going too.
Oh, and everyone's like, excuse me?
What, you think I'm the only one who can't go to space?
Yeah, I like how she marches out with her little suitcase, and she walks up to Nolan, she's like, I'm going too. And he's like, what about your husband or your boyfriend? And she's like, I don't have a boyfriend, so it'll just be me and you up there. And he's like, oh, damn. Oh, man. And in the back, Nolan's like, yes, this is my in. This is my way in.
my favorite part of this is that, like, she's like, fucking beam me up or call the shuttle or whatever. He's like,
actually, I have to carry you.
The ship can enter atmosphere, but it can't land, so I'll have to carry you. She's like, fine.
But don't touch me.
You better keep your hands to yourself. Very chaste.
I love how just pissed she is the whole time. So they get up to the ship, and he's like, it'd be really cool if
you want to look at Earth?
You want to look at Earth through the fucking observation. She's like, no.
Wait a minute,
that's pretty.
Yeah.
So Mark goes to visit Cecil. Mm-hmm. He has another vision of Cecil just getting like disemboweled by Thrag.
He's like, so Cecil, do you remember how a long time ago you told me you had some counselors and some psychiatrists I could talk to?
Yeah, like the ones you said you would never talk to.
Can I talk to one right now?
Yeah, I need someone literally right. I'm having a breakdown, please. So he goes home, and he tells Eve again. He's like, I'm really barely hanging on here, and she's like, you should just go for a flight, like not to go help anyone, just go up, feel the wind on your face, fucking go race some planes or something. Mm-hmm. And he's like, okay. So he goes out, and he sees a figure in the sky.
I noticed. This is the first time I really noticed since you said last time that the show always features Mark's ass.
Oh, I know. His ass looks so good in this. I know.
What pants is he wearing?
That's what I'm saying.
That's really impressive.
They know who's watching this show. They're like, there's this middle-aged gay man in the Midwest who's watching this, and we're gonna make Mark fucking half naked most of the time. So he looks off in the distance.
Figure.
Yeah, and they do the edge distortion where you think that it's another
PTSD vision,
but
Thrag looks directly at him and says, no, bitch, I'm actually right here.
Yeah, and Mark tries to
punch him.
Yeah, which he doesn't. Thrag doesn't even do the disservice of moving out of the way. He just lets him hit him, and it has literally no effect.
Thrag's like, can you just fucking calm down?
Can you no more punchy.
For once in my life, I did not come here to kill every living being on this planet.
Yet.
Yes. I have a proposal for you. So here's what's going to happen. My people are already here. We are going to live on this planet. We are going to hide among you, which will be really easy because we look exactly like you.
Oh, which, by the way, the shot of Anessa going through Central Park or whatever, getting catcalled. Do these guys have any idea how close to death they just came?
But anyway, Thrag is like, we're going to live here. We're going to have babies.
Yeah.
We're going to have so many babies. You're not even going to believe it. We're just going to have babies 24/7. And that's how we're going to rebuild the Viltrumite race.
Mark's like, congrats.
He's like, well, no, it's actually great.
Mark,
you are the proof that this is going to work.
Yeah. It's, to be fair, fairly good idea on Thrag's part. Yeah. I think he probably shouldn't have told Mark about it.
Well, here's the thing. He tells Mark, okay, and here's the other thing. You are not going to do anything about it. You're not going to look for us.
Yeah.
You're not going to tell the Alliance that we're here. You're just going to let us be.
Yeah.
And
you know what? Maybe in a few decades or maybe in a few centuries, we'll put all this behind us.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But the important thing, if anyone tries to stop us, we are going to fucking decimate this planet, and life will be far less pleasant for the survivors.
Yeah. Mark initially refuses.
And then he stops and thinks about it.
He thinks about all the people he loves and realizes that the choice is already made for him. There's literally nothing he can do. He can't fight Thrag.
There's nothing he can do to stop this.
Right, yeah.
So he's like, fine.
Yeah. So, at the end, he gives in, and Thrag's like, oh,
cool.
I'm going to be honest. I did not expect you. Okay.
But we're never going to talk again.
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna take yes for an answer.
I'm gonna go have some babies.
I'm gonna take yes for an answer. I'm gonna go. I'll see you later, kid. So back on the Coalition of Planets planet, Alan gets a
General Girlfriend says Thetis left you a last message.
Yeah. He's like, I'm dead. And you, let me tell you about this bioweapon that I've created that will kill all Viltrumites.
And possibly all humans.
Yeah.
We're not, jury's still out.
Yeah, but let me tell you that I told Nolan that it was a last-ditch effort. I'm telling you right now, it's the
fucking
first.
Use it.
Yeah, it's
right
use
now.
it the first possible chance you get. Enjoy leadership. Bye.
Enjoy doing a genocide.
Yeah. And that's the end of the whole fucking
season.
Of the season. Yeah. What a great season this has been. It's been really cool. Moving on.
Can I just put one thought out there?
Sure.
If I'm Mark, the very first thing I'm doing right now is I'm going to talk to Cecil. I'm saying, you need to sit down and listen to me and not do anything until I finish speaking.
Yeah.
The Viltrumites are here.
This is the situation, yeah.
Yes, lay out the situation. Do not do anything. Maybe do some passive observation, see if you can spot them and keep tabs on them, but do not do anything active. Do not let them know that you know.
Can you imagine Cecil's reaction to that news? That not only has Nolan been there, but now there are like 36 or 37 Viltrumites. Like, he didn't want one Viltrumite on Earth. Now, like, there are 36 of them or whatever.
At the same time, I don't think he questions Mark's choice there, because his whole thing is we can be the good guys or we can be the guys who save the world. Yeah. And Mark saying yes lets the human race survive.
Live a little bit longer. But at the same time, the second after that meeting's over, Cecil's grabbing his Pepto-Bismol and just chugging it. He's like, I can't take any more of this. Oh my God.
The last thought I had, early in season 1, when Nolan goes through the portal to beat up all the time dimension people, he says, Earth isn't yours to conquer. I wonder if the shit really hits the fan, if the other Viltrumites will have the same attitude. Like, this is our planet.
Well, that's
where we have babies. You don't get this.
Right. I don't know, but Thrag said in his proposal to Mark, specifically said, we are not going to get involved in anything. He literally said that. He's like, you guys go to war, whatever it is, we're not getting involved. Okay. Like, we're just here to fucking hang out.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, we're getting into Daredevil spoilers. Yes. Spoiler alert: Vanessa is dead.
Yes,
and her doctor came in.
Like, tries to give all these platitudes.
Oh, dude, I did that first platitude. That first platitude, I was like, "You're in danger, girl. Like, you better turn around, get the fuck out of this room." And sure enough, Fisk is like, "You know what? I'm gonna kill a motherfucker. I'm
gonna break your neck."
Yeah. Which, by the way, Vincent D'Onofrio is such an imposing, terrifying figure in this show. It works really well.
Buck is like, God damn it! I have to
another one.
Corpse.
God damn. The funeral's really sad. I noticed also Fisk is wearing white because he's like,
the
fuck
only
it.
One wearing white. Yeah.
But her casket was also white as well. Also matches the canvas painting.
Yep.
So what's his name?
Bullseye.
Yeah, Bullseye is back at Daredevil Central, and Karen's like, I might kill him. And I might enjoy it.
Matt's like, don't kill him. We don't do that.
Don't do that.
Bad.
This guy, fucking Ice Captain
Deputy
Jackass, yeah. They're moving guns around.
Yes, they're moving the guns.
In fact, Fisk
has Charles's guns.
Yeah, Fisk has given all of Charles' guns to them. And he's like, these belong to you now. Have fun with the rocket launchers and all the guns and stuff. I do like how they do this pan of like the camera pans through the funeral and then to Daredevil, like during that conversation. And then we cut to this house we've never seen before.
Just a house in the middle of
nowhere. And you're like, oh, it's a nice, like, it could be a perfectly suburban fucking house.
And then Ice shows up.
Yeah. And there's a little girl, and she's got her little fairy wings on.
She's playing with her toys.
Yeah.
And there's a mother who we never see the face of.
Yeah. And so the SWAT team shows up, and then they start getting their asses whooped outside. Yeah. And then
notably, one of them throws a flashbang grenade through a window.
Yeah,
and the girl just picks it up.
And the girl's like, "What's this?" Yeah, she starts playing with it.
This is the worst flashbang in the world, by the way.
It takes
like
forever.
30 seconds to go off.
That's a flashbang that only a screenwriter could invent. Yeah. So she starts playing with it, and this woman's like, "Stop doing that.
We don't play with that."
Yeah, and it ends up it is Jessica Jones from the Netflix era MCU tie-in stuff.
Yeah.
Which I understand that. She was a fan favorite.
Mm-hmm.
She will never not be Jesse Pinkman's crazy girlfriend in Breaking Bad to me. Who by the way has a heroin overdose.
Ooh.
And starts choking on her own, and Walt, the main character, watches her and has the opportunity to save her, but lets her die.
Oh.
It's one of those moments in Breaking Bad where you're like, holy shit. But anyway, she's an amazing actor.
Yes.
So she's like, what did I tell you about playing with flashbangs?
We don't play with flashbangs.
So I think this conversation here is between Karen and
well, the nurse is there, right? Because she's stapling up Bullseye.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, like he'll live. Like I got the bullet out and cleaned the wound, but he really needs a hospital.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't get an infection, because that would really fuck his day up quite a lot. And this is the conversation where Karen talks about
I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah,
That's like no killing.
I would enjoy that, and he's like, I don't think you would. I don't think that's you. And she's like, no, I've thought about it. I think I would enjoy it.
Yeah.
And he's like,
okay,
I'm gonna leave. You can't. Don't kill him.
Don't kill him.
So this is Vanessa's like wake, right? Or like a little whatever, visitation or whatever. There is some politicking happening, which is so these two are
the governor is trying to get
we're like, we need to get Fisk out of office. Yeah,
like you need to run for office.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
And then Buck is talking to this other guy, and he's like, so how do you feel about being governor?
He's like, I mean, I've been lieutenant governor. She said she was going to make me next in line. Buck's like, yeah, but that's not really how these things work, is it?
Yeah. Also, maybe we speed up that, that timetable. Maybe you become governor sooner rather than
how about tomorrow?
Yeah. And then Daniel
and BB.
BB and Daniel kind of hang out a little bit. And BB just invites herself over to Daniel's mother's birthday party.
It's Daniel's birthday.
Oh, no, you're right. Yeah.
She's like, hey, what club are we going to? What are we drinking?
Yeah.
He's like, actually, I'm just going to hang out with my mom tonight.
Going to my mother's house. And she's like, oh, I'm going to come too. And he's like,
oh,
okay, I guess. Yeah.
Are we dating now?
Yeah, he's like, you know that typically, like when you meet,
taking a girl to meet your parents.
Yeah, that means a certain that there's certain context there.
Yeah,
and she's like,
it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Keep bleeding you for information.
So Buck grabs Daniel, pulls him in the next room. He's like, okay, look,
I'm going to tell you about this obscure medical procedure involving barium.
Mm-hmm.
And Daniel's like, why? He's like, look, don't worry about it.
It's a metaphor.
Yeah.
Look.
Long story short.
BB's the leak. I'm pretty sure of it. I want you to tell her something that is not true and see if it shows up in the news.
Yes. They do this exact same thing in Game of Thrones, by the way. Tyrion Lannister does. It's really clever.
It's a really good way to find your leaks.
What is this?
This is Charles. That all his guns are
all
gone.
his guns are gone, and he's like,
he calls up Fisk. He's like, "Where the fuck are my guns?" And Fisk just doesn't even talk to him, just listens. Charles is like, "Okay, I'm gonna hang up now, you asshole."
And okay, so over at where the guns are,
Ice Central.
Daredevil and Jessica Jones hang out. And they're like, okay, let's go in there and beat everybody
Jessica Jones reveals that ever since she gave birth, her powers have been kind of on
in
the
and
fritz.
out. In and out.
Which is a little spooky, but
right.
We go with it.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, I hit a watch in one of these, and so I know this is a gun shipment. Do you want to go in and kick everyone's ass? And she's like, oh, absolutely,
I thought you would never ask.
In fact, let me punch this Jessica Jones-shaped hole in the wall.
And they go in and kick everyone's ass.
Yeah.
Until Jessica Jones goes to punch.
She goes to punch what's his
and her powers suddenly cut out. She's like, ow, that really hurts.
Motherfucker. But then he Daredevil just hits him with a bazooka.
Yeah.
So I saw some rumors about how that's Lieutenant Asshole. Maybe he's taken some super soldier serum, but I think it is just her powers being intermittently off and on.
I think it's that.
Yeah. This is a weird thing, right?
This is a psychiatrist lady going
this
through.
Dutch tilt is really love this shot is really good.
Because she's still not over what's his name trying to kill her,
right?
And Buck is like, okay, so you know how he choked you? I want you to choke me.
You know what might make you feel better is if you try to strangle me to death. And she's like, "Are you sure that wouldn't just excite you?" And he's like, "No, it's for you. It's not for me."
So fucking weird. I'm like, are they going to fuck in their boss's bedroom?
Yeah. He's like this. No, it's not for me. It's for you. And she's like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Choke me, please."
It's for me a little bit.
And so she chokes him, and he's like, "Oh,
oh, I like this."
So I'm pretty sure the read on this isn't supposed to be overtly sexual, but he's trying to maybe get her to be more violent.
Maybe.
Because that's maybe kind of how he is. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Daniel and BB are going out to Staten Island, and Daniel pulls her aside and says, "Hey, big news! Don't tell anyone. Fisk isn't running for re-election."
I noticed, by the way, that when he says this, he's unable to make eye contact with her.
Yeah, because he's lying.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, okay, well, I won't like that.
Yeah.
So
we'll get that.
Yeah. So they deal with the aftermath of the attack and everything. And there's this guy who's
because a fire broke out and then it blew up all the ammunition.
Right.
And
this guy
Turncoat.
Yes, who is working for Daredevil is trying to. He's like, I know I'm one of you guys. So this is Karen, like, I still might actually kill this motherfucker.
Karen wakes up Bullseye.
She kicks him.
She's like, hey, wake the fuck out.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill you now. And Bullseye's like, yes, please kill me. I would like nothing more.
I thought you would never.
Just fucking kill me.
Yeah. I think.
And then Daredevil comes back and knocks the gun out of her hand. He's like, no,
yeah.
Karen. What did I tell you?
I told you not to kill this man. You said you would not kill him.
She said I wouldn't kill him while you were around.
Yeah. She's like, well, I fucking lied, Matt. Okay.
Sue me. Actually, don't. You're a lawyer.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be really bad for her. Yeah. So we've got some protests starting to break out in front of the governor's mansion.
In front of the mayor's?
Or the mayor's mansion, yeah.
Or city hall or whatever.
Yeah. I did notice a No Kings sign, which I was like, nice. So Staten Island, of course, Daniel's mother has an MLM thing that she's trying to. And because BB, I think, actually really cares about Daniel, like kind of buys into it, just to make her happy.
She's definitely humoring her, but
So this is a really cute scene. That Gandolfini Jr. is a really good actor, and I think I was surprised. I guess I didn't realize that he was in this until we saw the first season, and then ended up. He's like kind of one of my favorite parts of the show, because I find him to be extraordinarily more complex than you would think, because he has a side of him where he really wants to impress Fisk. He wants to move up in the world. He wants to do he wants to accomplish something, but at the same time, somewhere in there, he's a good dude though, and so that in the last episode, we're like, well, we got to bury this body. And he's like, I don't know how to feel about this, honestly. Yeah.
Well, I think he's relieved that it's not him that's getting buried.
Yeah.
But.
And he's also so obviously head over heels for BB, you know, and there's the whole conflict with her being like the leak and everything.
Very complex character, very well written, but also Gandolfini has a ton of charisma in how.
Oh yeah. I know. That's what I'm saying is like, look, people of all kinds of shapes and sizes can get other like. It is I think it's supposed to read as surprising that a guy like Daniel could get someone like BB, but then when you watch him, you're like, should I go on a date with him? He looks like he's a blast to hang out with, you know. So BB goes up to the bathroom or something.
Starts typing out to her editor or whatever. Hey, Fisk is like, this
only
is
one
too big
term,
for me. Fisk is not going to run for re-election, and then she stops.
Yeah, well, she kind of like she sneaks around in Daniel's old childhood room, right? And she's like, she's like, oh man, I can't do that. Yeah, and so you start to think, oh my gosh, like
maybe she likes him too.
Yeah,
maybe
and
she isn't just using it,
right? But also like, you know, maybe this is going to convince him that she's not the leak.
Hey.
So they do some more hanging out. The
protest is cranking up.
Yes, cranking up. Yep, they blow out some candles. They leave.
And then Charles visits the governor.
The governor, right? Yeah, because he's real pissed that his guns got stolen. And I think this is where Daniel confronts her, right?
Yes. Yeah. Daniel's like, bro, what the fuck is this SD card?
Look, do you think I did not notice that rando weird guy slipping something into your pocket? Like, of course, I like. So you're the leak, and you can tell she doesn't want to say, I was totally gonna leak that news you gave me, but I didn't because I care about you. So they see the shit out of the news.
The protest.
Yeah, they're like, oh shit, we better go. So this is Fisk looking out the window, like, look at all these plebs. Kill them all.
Kill them.
I don't do protests. White Tiger Jr.'s here.
Yep, they set up projectors.
I love this shot.
City Hall.
I fucking love this shot. This is I posted this on our Facebook a couple days ago. This show is scratching an itch that a lot of us have right now, and seeing images like this, it's like, quit trying to radicalize me more. You've already done so much.
But like before it gets to that, they're playing interviews with the people that
were disappeared. Right. Yeah. I love this shot, by the way. Fisk is down in his murder basement.
Yeah.
Looking at that painting, and there's a shot of Daredevil coming in and with the horns and everything. And they have a little chat at first.
Daredevil's like, "Look, can we just stop this? Like, we really need to get some personal space here because you're just gonna keep trying to kill me, and I'm just gonna keep trying to hurt you,
and it's destroying everything."
Yes,
yeah,
like it's literally ruining the world.
Yeah, but one of them mentions like, "Would we be able to stop?" And whichever one, I can't remember, but the other one's like, "No."
It's Fisk who asks that. And like Murdoch's solution is we both just leave New York, go our separate ways, never see each other again. Yeah. That's the only way we can end this.
Yeah, and he's like, that's never going to happen. And Murdoch's like, you're right, this is kind of fun. You're right.
And then Fisk gets up and they have a little
This fight is so cool because I'm not sure if they
exemplify the differences between
the
two.
And I wonder how many of his own stunts Vincent D'Onofrio did, because he's such a huge, imposing man, but he's like really quick too.
Yeah,
like he's way quicker than you expected. Like, because like guys that big usually hit hard. That's their thing.
Yeah,
but like he can hit really hard and he can move really fast. And this is a great fight. And I love it. And I love how at the end, after their my Reddit. Never mind. We'll talk about that later. They fight. This protest is heating up, and Captain
Buck calls Ice Captain asshole,
cockface, yeah,
and says weapons free. And Captain goes to the turncoat guy and is like, "Hey, I'm gonna shoot you now.
I know you're the traitor. Fuck you."
Yep.
And then he's like, "Oh no, vigilante!
Oh my God, vigilantes!
Oh, no.
The crowd is shooting, guys!
Yeah,
kill them!
Not a vigilante." And I like how even his friend is like, "Dude, what the fuck?
That's a little fucked up.
That's a little. Don't you think that's a little much?" I love the shot of after the fight.
The painting has extra blood on it.
Which,
torn off the canvas.
Yeah. So did I put another shot of the post fight? canvas here because you'll notice that there's a blood stain on it already before.
Yes.
Before he starts beating the shit out of Matt.
I think was from Vanessa's boyfriend.
No, it was from. It's from Fisk. In the earlier Netflix era, when they fight, Matt beats the shit out of him and spills his blood all over it. And now Matt got the shit beat out of him, and now his blood is on it too. And it's
like poetry. It rhymes.
It's like poetry. It rhymes, right? So I think they just start shooting at people, right?
Yeah, like Karen gets her wig knocked off, and
it's not even a very good wig.
Yeah,
it's a really bad wig. That one kid from the food truck gets hurt.
His head cracked in,
and then
Ice Captain Asshole's like, hey,
he's like, wait
Karen
a second,
Payne, I recognize you.
Now you're under arrest.
You're under arrest.
All right, we're in the home stretch.
Okay,
can we get this done in 10 minutes? I bet
Probably.
we can. I bet we can.
Okay. Not a lot happens. So the boys know where Fort Harmony is, but also Homelander.
I love this shot, by the way. Hold on, at the beginning of this, Homelander looks at this picture of Ryan, and it's like it's the only moment where Ryan thinks he's cool, and so that's the picture that makes him happy. Because he's like, I like this version of Ryan, the one that worshipped me, right? Yeah. I like how he just tells Firecracker, he's like, oh, by the way, I'm God.
I'm God now. I need you to spread the word. And
she's
Firecracker is like...
She's like, what now?
smiling to his face. As soon as he turns around, she's like, what the fuck?
So Ryan wakes up. This is actually a really sweet scene where Billy kind of like is like, look, there's a way to do this, and there's a way you did it. And that was really stupid. So here's a glass of water, and he's gone.
Also, he accidentally spoils Empire Strikes Back.
Oh yeah, that is really funny. Which, by the way, the actor that plays Ryan, Cameron Crovetti, I think, is a huge Star Wars fan. So watching him pretend not to know what Empire Strikes Back was kind of funny. So Frenchie's
trying to rebuild the virus, but it's hard. And he sees this, and he's like, that's a little weird.
Yeah, because, I mean, to be fair, Huey is looking kind of good. Like nerdy, kind of good, you know?
Kimiko's like, can you just calm down?
Yeah.
It's fine.
I only like French dudes. Yeah. Frenchie, don't worry about it.
So they need to go to Fort Harmony to find the V1.
Annie drops by her dad's house. Yep. Her dad. Who she's not seen in decades, right?
Yes.
He's like, I've remarried and I have an asshole son. And she's like, great, let me meet them.
Speaking of assholes.
Oh, yeah.
Soldier Boy
gets real racist with fucking
Sage, who's like, hey, you should go with Homelander to Fort Harmony to get the V1.
So did you read this as her not so subtly manipulating him?
100%. Yeah. Everything she does is manipulation. Right. She's trying to get Soldier Boy.
But Soldier Boy's so fucking stupid that he just would fall for anything.
I think even if he knew it was manipulation, he would go with it because, like, I don't think he likes Homelander very much.
Yeah, I also don't think he likes the idea of Homelander being stronger than he is.
Yeah, no.
And I am 100%, Chris, I swear to God, surprised he didn't drop the N-word in this scene.
I think even Amazon knows that there are limits.
Yeah. So there is a lot of walking through the woods in this episode. Yes. They find some
some decades old corpses.
Yeah. Okay, so this answers the question. This answers the question about I guess
Black Noir. It's actually the same Black Noir that
he was just being real method.
Yeah.
Which he's real pissed though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, this scene. I'm just realizing there's something in the background of this picture that I probably should not have put in, and I'm really hoping TikTok doesn't see that.
Fine.
So it turns out that what's her name has found someone that matches her freak a little bit, and of course
Ashley.
it's the really religious guy.
Mm-hmm.
I love this look.
Firecracker's like, what is that smell?
What in the world?
Were you guys doing butt stuff?
Yeah, and she's like, oh, also,
Homelander thinks he's God. We have to convince the world.
Homelander's God now. We have to go to work.
Yeah.
So
they get to Fort Harmony. And
I'm gonna
like,
fly through a lot of these.
Why are all these animals dead? And also, while they're walking through woods, Huey says some very mean things about Starlight, and everyone's like, "That's a little weird."
Huey, what the fuck, man? We meet, I guess, Starlight's stepmom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who she's like, girl, you need a shower, and also I'm making some kicking rad beef stroganoff. You want to stay for some?
She's like, I could eat.
Yeah.
Oh my God, her brother is an asshole.
Yes.
He is like that Charlie Kirk wannabe bullshit.
Yes.
You know.
Her dad is also a sheriff's deputy,
Right.
and who has
and he has some qualms. He has some qualms about what's going on too. So I love the writers' room assembling to figure out how to sell Homelander as the Messiah.
Yeah.
And then Firecracker has a fucking idea.
Yeah, we have the Democratic Church of America.
Yeah, she's like, we just, we just get real crazy.
America.
Yeah, America. So
Soldier Boy and Homelander just
I love this
through
bit.
the woods.
I love this bit where
because Soldier Boy refuses to let Homelander carry him while he flies.
He just would not have it. They find out where the lab is.
Yep. And they also have some big disagreements.
Yeah, they start getting real aggressive.
And Frenchie's like, wait a minute, I've seen this before. Toxoplasmosis.
Yeah,
it's
from cat shit.
It's from this thing cat shit. It makes you really angry. But I've done so many drugs over the years that my brain chemistry has radically changed. So this shit doesn't affect me at all.
Yeah, I'm basically not even alive.
So I'm the only person who's thinking straight right now. So can we please just go find the V1?
Yeah, because everyone's at each other's throats and shit. Yeah. So this is a nice conversation that Annie has. It turns out that her dad left not because he made bad investments, but because he couldn't. Because her
mom is fucking crazy. Yeah,
and he couldn't stomach lying to Annie because her mom was selling this lie that God chose her to be a super.
Yeah.
And he's like,
no, we did.
I'm an atheist. I don't believe that shit. And he's
but he did keep a shoebox full of her newspaper clippings, which is really
He's
cute.
like, girl, I'm proud of you, but I couldn't live with myself lying to you anymore, so I fucked off. And Annie's like,
actually, that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, well, can I go talk to my brother now? And he's like, I don't know if I
mean, if you really want to.
I don't know.
I mean, there's some days I don't even want to talk to that kid.
Also, he's 15, so definitely knock and wait 10 minutes before entering. Some more. They go through the base or through the.
They go through the basement. They know Homelander's there, and at first Billy Butcher's like, "I'm gonna go fuck that guy up," and then they're like, "No, maybe you should
focus on the mission." Yes. So it turns out that he might have been just 10 seconds away from masturbating. The lotion was right there,
but he was also listening to fucking the Deep's podcast. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
And like Annie said, like wins him over a little bit. It feels like
got a shot of the lotion, Kleenexes, Dunkin' Donuts.
They bond over the donuts.
Yeah,
because her dad really only has one trick with donuts.
Yeah. This is a nice little scene where you think she's like kind of getting through to him, but then you find out later that he's the one that called the cops on her.
So they're going through
Chris, so much of this episode happens with them trying to find this thing and not being able to find it. Oh yeah, they're like
they get a lead that it's this other superhero who's addicted to heroin but also strong enough to punch through steel doors.
Right. So the cops show up because they're like, your son called and said Starlight was here, and he's like, what?
That's crazy.
No, and he's like, okay, she's my daughter.
Okay, I can see her right behind you.
Yeah, she's like, I'm right. She's glowing, sir. He's like, oh,
like,
shit.
Dude, can you just calm down? Like, she was just on her way out. Also, we're really good friends. You don't need to do this.
Yeah. Also, like the whole thing we're doing here is bullshit. So can you just calm down? He's like, you know what? I'm gonna come back in an hour, and she better be fucking gone. And he's like, thank you. Is this where we're skipping through a lot? Yes. They start fighting.
Yes, they start fighting. Yeah.
And then
Soldier Boy locks Homelander in the radiation chamber.
Yeah, he's like, here's some uranium. He's like, God damn it, I hate uranium.
And it shorts out his laser beams.
Yeah. And so
Frenchie,
he goes on a search. He finds something that we don't see.
Yes. And then he leads Soldier Boy to it, and it's one of Soldier Boy's old comrades
from when he was given.
Yes, he's the one.
This conversation between there was this conversation between Butcher and Homelander, which I really loved, which is basically like Butcher being like, I enjoy watching you being miserable like this. I could do this all day.
Homelander's like, you don't have the virus, because if you did, you would be using it right now.
Yeah, he's like, but you're still locked in there with uranium, so that's fun.
Yeah.
Bye.
Anyway, Soldier Boy ends up killing the rage virus guy, and the rage virus instantly dissipates.
And everyone's feeling real awkward now.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
Everyone goes on their own.
This scene.
Because they're all really quiet, right? Yeah.
No one's saying anything. Butcher turns on the radio. It's this really awkward song, MM just looks at him.
Yeah.
Fantastic scene. Great acting.
Annie leaves her family, or her father and his family, on pretty good terms, and her stepmom's like, come back sometime, and even her brother's like, nice to meet you.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But Annie has learned not to give up on her loved ones.
Right. And so she's like, oh, wait, maybe I do need Huey.
Yes.
So she
flies back.
Yeah. What comes of this conversation? Because, like, Homelander gets out and he goes to kill Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy's like, fucking go ahead and do it. Yeah. I don't even care anymore.
But then he doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Frenchie.
Yeah, he's working on the...
Yeah, so Frenchie and Kimiko have this conversation where Kimiko's like, you thrive on chaos, and I do not want any more chaos in my life.
Yeah.
So, like, are we breaking up now?
Did they break up?
I don't know.
Or are they just entertaining it like
maybe
adults?
they're just on a break.
Okay. Starlight returns and she's like, I'm so sorry. It was actually really selfish and weird that I left you here in the first place, and I met my dad, and can we have sex now?
And and
Butcher
have this conversation while they're watching this test footage, I guess.
Right, because I guess like Soldier Boy like screamed for his mother when they were doing it. So of course they're gonna watch that shit because I'm sure that's really entertaining.
And, like, they make up.
Yeah,
like they acknowledge that yes, we both actually felt these things that we said.
Yeah, but why can't we be friends?
Yeah, we're bros.
So the
father is now preaching the gospel of Homelander.
Yeah, they convert their church
to the Democratic Church of America.
Yeah. And
Homelander comes out and gets kind of blinded by the light.
Yeah, he has another vision, and that's how the episode ends.
That's where the episode ends. Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, it's all filler. Next week will be better.
Yeah, that is the end of our show. Next week we don't have Invincible to do, so our show will be shorter next week. Thank the fucking Lord.
I'm kind of sad about that, but kind of okay with it.
Yeah. Right. I wish Invincible was still happening. Actually, I'm actually really gonna miss that show. Yep. So if you're still here watching, thank you so much. Join us, of course,